Today, Irina is going to talk to us about the ANF Academy. Now, I hadn't heard of ANF therapy until a couple of years ago through the ANF Academy, and I'm looking forward to you catching on if you've never heard about it and finding out more. How lovely to see you, Irina.
Thank you very much. It's lovely to be here.
And it's lovely to see that you're growing. The ANF Academy is established here in Marbella, and I'm looking forward to you telling us what it does and how we can get involved.
Wonderful. Yes, ANF Academy is in Marbella since 2017, although before it was in different countries. What we do in ANF Academy is to teach and develop medical and healthcare professionals into neuro frequency medicine.
Neuro Frequency Medicine.
Yes.
Can we start with that? What is neuro frequency medicine?
Yes. So to start with, it's a very good question, complex to answer sometimes because we need to go back to actually to the knowledge that we get at the university. So that's why our education program is quite advanced, quite unique, and we focus on 4 important pillars of knowledge. The first one is neurological. So what is neurological? We all know that we have a nervous system that is controlling all the human body functions. Yes. But the nervous system works through frequencies. And this is one important part. That's why neurofrequency medicine is going to optimize those frequencies in the body. The second important pillar is biochemistry. So what is happening in the body so we can heal the injuries, the problems that we might have. The third pillar is about frequency medicine itself. That is when we teach the medical and healthcare professional to use the ANF device. The ANF device is a medical device that contains neurological frequencies that help the human body to restore the normal healing abilities. And then the fourth important pillar is the practical training, because to be able to use the ANF device, the healthcare professional needs to know where is the root cause of the problem. What is happening? For example, we have many patients with low back pain, but is it real the problem on the low back or is somewhere else in the body? So that's why we focus all these 4 important pillars on our education program, and it's focused to medicals and healthcare professionals. So it's a bit of a summary of what we do at the ANF Academy.
It's fascinating. I worked for many years in the optic industry, and I know that people always concentrate, for example, on spectacle lenses which position the image on the retina, but basically no professional, take into consideration that image goes to the brain via frequency. And if our frequencies are different in the right eye and the left eye, we could get learning problems, you can be more nervous, you can be more depressed if you're like slow or fast. So I actually do appreciate the importance from that aspect. But then also we vibrate as human beings. We are energy. And so it also makes sense. So does the ANF therapy, the ANF machine device, detect what frequencies are wrong, or is it the one that gives the improved frequency to kind of align the body?
The ANF device is a medical device that will optimize those frequencies. It is the medical or healthcare professional that will find out where are the weak neural oscillation or the weak frequencies. It's curious that you mentioned about how the optic nerve can affect the rest of the body. It can make us a little bit even more depressed. It can make us feel more fatigued or more tired if it doesn't work well. So that's the good connection, a good example of how the whole body works as a unit and through the different frequencies.
Because this I understand, because I know that if you don't, we say seeing, but if you don't perceive well, if the information isn't arriving coherently because the frequencies aren't in harmony, it can, in a sense, our visual system works 100% off light and stimulation. So if that light frequency is incorrect or isn't balanced, so I definitely see the benefits of the knowledge, applying it medically, I think is fascinating. Because they say it like when you look at TikTok or Instagram, they have the Schumann resonance and this resonance. But obviously our bodies do respond differently to different vibrations.
With Neuro Frequency Medicine, what we do is totally different to other frequency devices, because the ANF device, which is totally innovative, is in the market since 2012, is the only medical device that is able to optimize the communication between the neurons. The neurons is the cell of the nervous system to create fusions and to allow the body for self-healing. So that's why it's different compared to other frequency or the electromagnetic.
It's controlled and it's specific.
It focuses directly to the neurological system.
It sounds like anything when it's new, it sounds scary, but it would seem that obviously that the medical profession is beginning to embrace these options. Is it a long course? How do people go about getting involved with the Academy if they're interested?
Yes, so we are right now in more than 60 countries. We have many different ANF therapists all over the world with different medical backgrounds. We have physiotherapists, we have osteopaths, chiropractors, medical doctors in the different specialties. We have programs focused for each of them. Now the current program, for example, the ANF therapy method for orthopedic injuries, focus on those healthcare professionals that work with joint injuries, muscle injuries, low back pain, and this type. But we also have other programs that work for medical doctors or holistic specialists, that they see the human body as a unit and they help people with digestive disorders, sleeping problems, problems, for example, with the lab test, that sometimes they come with different or wrong values. Any of these healthcare professionals can join ANF Academy. They go through an onboarding process and they can start directly the education program. Those education programs can be online, can be in person, and we have also a practical part. The first course is quite important. There's the fundamentals of the ANF therapy method, and after 3 days of this course, the therapists can already start getting results with their patients. Amazing results like decreasing pain by 50% within a few minutes, which is great. And this is only possible when the therapist knows how to target the root cause of the problem and through neurological frequencies, which is what the ANF device is doing.
Wonderful. I'm sure there'll be professionals who would like to know more, but also for the everyday person out there who's thinking, well, my back hurts, well, I'd like to try this. Is there a place that they can go to also in Marbella to get the actual therapy? Well,
our dream, of course, is that Costa del Sol become leaders on neurofrequency medicine, because there are so many people here, foreign people, for example, living here or coming for a few months to spend the time, and that many times they come for health and well-being. So this is an important area where to start to become leaders here in Spain. So if you are a patient or someone that is seeing a doctor or physiotherapist, it's good that if you go back to them and explain, I have heard about neurofrequency medicine, maybe something that you can check it out. You can go to the website, anfacademy.com, and also, of course, to pass by ANF Academy in Marbella. We also we have the ANF clinic that we are seeing patients 2 times per week. So this is also a good idea.
So you can go and do that. And is it something that once you start, you have to go a lot of times? Is it a one-time visit? How many times would someone need to go to see results?
Well, results are from the first visit, because we always do a personalized treatment with each person, and the number of visits, it depends on the problem or the health concern. If it's something local, an injury or a local pain, of course it takes much shorter compared to someone that is going for general health, for the immune system, for digestive issues, so that can take a little bit longer. But everybody can see or can feel the results from the very first visit.
It's absolutely fascinating. How did you get involved with this?
Well, it's because I'm curious. But that time when I learned, when I found out about ANF, I was working in Middle East, in Qatar, in a sport therapy hospital, and then the players, in the sport national teams, the players came to Europe and then find out about this neurofrequency medicine. They came back to there, and then they told me, and I just Googled it. I found them. and I started my education, and now I'm here with them in the ANF Academy, managing the school.
Very impressive, and as you said, if you see something and you find it interesting, tell your health professional, because if they're a good health professional, they'll do what Irina did, they'll investigate it, and if it's that good, they'll do what Irina did, and they'll take it on board and embrace it.
Yes.
Well, you can feel well proud of everything you're doing, and it's lovely to see that you are having such positive results, and it's not invasive, is it? It's not something that's painful to do, or you have to fear going and having done. It's all very non-invasive and quite
it's
a pleasant
natural.
experience.
Yes, we don't work. The medical device does not contain any drugs or medication. It's not invasive, as you said. We are not using organic substances. It's only the frequency that travels through the device to the,
But it's
from
not
the
like
device to
like shock treatment.
No, the patient does not notice the frequency. This is very subtle, very safe. People enjoy to use them.
Well, I really hope that you continue to grow and that more people become aware of NF therapy, neuro frequency.
Yes, Neuro Frequency Medicine.
Yeah, actually that sounds better than NF therapy. It's like, what's that? But no, Neuro Frequency Academy, NF Academy, helping professionals, I suppose, get up to date with the alternatives that are out there that can hopefully stop us taking all these laboratory manufactured products that really just can't be good for us in any way. So I love this alternative. Irina, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Look forward to the next time. I'll have to come by the academy and check out that one day.
Yes, absolutely.